Hello and welcome. So I thought I would do something a little bit random here and take a look at the Guardian's quick cryptic crosswords that they've published over the last year. So I've done these all before, but normally I do a slow breakdown of them. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to have a go at them kind of fresh a year down. Obviously I will remember one or two answers I'm sure along the way. I'm going to make it a little bit harder for myself by not looking at the full types of clue we've got in them. Um, and I don't know if I'm going to go through all the clues afterwards or not. We'll just try and rip through them really. But to begin with, this is Quick Cryptic number one, and this was published on. I did write down these details. I did glance at these 6th of April 2024, and it was set by Carpathian. So I don't think there's anything more to say really than just crack and have a go at it. So this time, right, disrupted rebel action for feast. Looks like an around rebel action. Kind of awful desecration. God, I remember these long ones are really tough. Audibly noticed. That's a sore wound. Cooked rarebit is judged is arbiter. Chatter about tool. That's an anagram of chatter, which is a ratchet, I think. Loudly trim fruit tree is to pair things down, so we've got sound like something we say. Silent attic disturbed is tacit. This one was anticipate lecture producing spit. Don't know what that was. We hear Monday and Sunday cause confusion. We hear Monday and Sunday. Maze. Mars? Maze. What's that maze? Is that maze? Grass study, that's read. No, that's not. That's days, aren't that kind of? That's days. Okay. Anticipate lecture producing spit. So go on about a bit. Anticipate pre-lecture. Still not getting that one. Doctor, I have to steer, drive. Urge equine, taking part to hurry up. I think that's egg, isn't it? Urge is the egg. Taking part, equine. That's a hidden word, isn't it? Is it? G up. What's this going to be? Tea poured out, eater. Republic is part of Crusade, is USA. What's this then? GNU, or the new, should I say? This one, rule check in, that's rain, isn't it? Rules to rain. Check is a rain. Limit unwarranted generosity in parts. These are hidden words, aren't they? Edge, limit, edge, yep. What's this then? Against, street. This is throw container for idiot. Tin. Toss bottles. I remember toss pot. Keep on gracefully. Pong, suppressing stench. This partly serves us. That's sushi. Yep. Hidden word. What we got here? Rubbish host gets upset. Tosh. Hidden word. This is dark period is nightingale. I do remember that now. Gosh. Try selection of chocolate sticks is test, is to try. That must be a ration, mustn't it? A ration. Deliberation, was it? A feast. A celebration. Celebration, I think, goes in there. I'm beginning to remember them now. Kind of awful desecration. Consideration. Kind is considerate. Considerate. And that becomes, what's that? I anticipate. Producing a lecture. Ooh. Spit. Anticipate. Lecture producing spit. That's orate, isn't it? Electorate? No, not electorate. Expectorate, wasn't it? Gosh, no, I didn't know that. So there we go. So the first one taking me 3 minutes 40, I think. Let's check that. Oh, that wasn't. That was Pong. Did I mistype that? Okay, Pong. But 3 minutes 40 for the first puzzle. Okay, I won't go through them all. I've decided because that might take a while. So I'm going to just pause the video while I move on to the next one. Right, we have a puzzle from Picaroon here, number 2 in the series, and this is was published on the 13th of April 2024. So again, not looking at what the clue types are. I'm going to reset my timer and crack on. Crime admitted by Vickers, that's arson. Pay attention to short written, that's note. Sweet insincere chalk. Treacle or something. European vegetables, Swede. Addict user. Report where you might save money. Cool, report account. Copper cut. Where sold by Edith Thong. So this one, famous person helping in festivity. Celebration. Is that the same as last week? Same celeb helping celebration. Helping, yeah, ration, celebration. Same answer as last week. Gosh, well, position 1, which I just looked at. Meat eaten by that is Pala, principal ambassador. Lamb, there is. Lamb, I can see it now. Get on supervised risk committee is to get on board. This one, Cockney's friend from Asian country. It's not Thai. China. Me old China. That's a hot one. Small bed for Andy Murray is an escort. So must have charades in this. Recited some of complaint 1. Intoned. Hidden word. Oh. Can't go over there. How am I going to get over here? Poor actor, a bit of a pig is a ham. This one, get hold of feline by church, is catch. Legal proceeding is try, is an annoying spirit. Trying. Trial. What's this? Salami. Cool down. Oh gosh, I remember that one as well. I remember getting stuck on that last time. This one, romanticize creationism. This was. I do remember them as they're coming back to me now. This, silly person. Dress. Silly person as well as that man. Him. What are those? What's this? I'm going to sweet, sincere talk. Oval's wild series of shots. Oval's wild is volleys. What's that? Salvo. Okay. This is where you may need crying in fancy sweets. Is tissue. Humbug. This was, wasn't it? So that just left these two. This was something like a Balti, I think. Cool down. Balti. It was definitely there's the one for I. Cool down is to chili. Chili, which means that's he, and that's clothes, I think. So that one's coming in at 307, 308. So let's just check if I've done it all right. Confirm check. Yeah, all done. Okay, good. So 307, 308 for that one. That's number 2. Let's pause the video while I go and look at number 3. When I said go and look at number 3, I didn't mean go and look at it. I meant just go and set it up to look at it again. So this one is, this was Carpathian again, and published on 20th of April 2024. I mean, as I say, I'm doing these and some of them are coming back to me now. I have to say I probably did the first 7 or 8 twice, because when the QCs first came out, I did them, and then about 8 or 9 into them, I started thinking I'll do the video solves and record them, so I did them all again for the solves. So I have seen some. They are a little bit familiar, and I do have a good memory anyway. So anyway, enough of me chatting. I'm going to try the next one, which is aquatic mad. This is otters, wasn't it? Was it? Seals. Aquatic mammals taking last of meat. Seals, wasn't it? What's this? Very thin bar across. That was sky. This is Yob. Cat. Tom. This is mother to rule one old country. Malawi. Council yearbook is to annul. Oh, can I spell annul? No, I can't. Gracious leaders of golly. Gracious golly. Gracious leaders of gracious golly. Oh goodness gracious. Bachelor of Arts and Head of State getting very hot. Baking? Baking, yep. What have we got here? Component of endless celebration. Revel or something. Party. This was, I remember this one now. Used up, right it found in street. Spent. This was delightful sunshades for overseers was sunglasses? Or was it? Can't be sunglasses. What was it? Forecast including last word in prayer for crisis. That was amen. Forward first pieces of AHE ahead. Okay. Rat perhaps with lair in rubbish. So rodent. Yep. Oh, this is skinny, wasn't it? Very thin bar. Very thin, skinny. Bar as an in. Yes. Irritation of sorceress looting. That's an itch. Thin pancake is a crepe. Working is voluntary over a period of time. Okay. Render unconscious with small barrel is stun. Surplus time in public. Out, I think. Surplus extra. Pause around entrance of old porch. Cool. What's that? Pause around entrance of old. There's no in there. Examine second tin is to scan. Is this an Asian word? Forecast. Let's have a look at this one. Possibly powerful and initially independent supporter. So I think that's an ally. Yeah, ally. Powerful perennially. Possibly. Gosh, what is that? Pause is to stoop. Potentially potent. That's right. That surplus time in public. Surplus overt over T. Yep. Gosh, what was this? I remember it, but I just can't remember it. If you know what I mean. Delightful sunshades for overseers sites. I think that's overseers sites. Super sites. It was sites, wasn't it? Super predicament. That was, I think. Forecast is a predict with amen in it. That's right. Working is over a period of time. Working is optional, operational, which makes that supervisors. There we go. So 353, I think that one was. Let's double check it. I don't think I'm there. Check all. Yep. Okay, all done. I'm just going to pause the video and then go on number 4. So I want to puzzle number 4, and this was set by Picaroon, and it was the 27th of April. So I don't think there's any more to say, but I just crack on. Turned up anxious to get sweet food. Gosh. Jeans material, denim. Oh, this is denim or mind. So what is this one? A girl on the radio makes sorrowful a girl, alas. Check German car, audit, Audi T. Notes a detective sergeant. Ads and notices ads. Sane form of rugby, 7 aside. Is that 7 aside? Devised sane form. I think that's 7 aside rugby. Let's see. A German eccentric, maybe Klopp. I think that's manager. Yeah, anagram. Go Dutch. Gosh, I remember that being a thing people didn't know. Heavily built and dim-witted group of pupils. Thick set. Very funny. Medic's wife. Cod. Oh, not Dick. Cod. This kind of wheat from Durham. I think it is. It's Durham, yeah. Clocks put back his remit. Oh yeah, there were a couple here that were. This one was hard, I think. If you didn't know, rescue, lambasted, revolutionary is. Ugh, what's this? Never. Month, novel, smash work of fiction. Snake like fish is Neil. Is it? in shelter retreating. I can't see why that's eel. I'm sure it is. Turned up. Dessert stressed, wasn't it? Desserts was stressed. Manufactured lint with red pot. Manufactured lint is anagram tin with red. Tendril? Tendril. Tendril. This was rescue. Deliver. Go over here. Food in Indian shop. Delhi? Yep, Delhi. Ski. Female relative in Nice. And what's this? Service peer strangely doesn't give up, perseveres. There we go. 218 I think that one, assuming they're all correct. I need to have a look at which was the one I did. I did one of those and didn't understand it. German eccentric is an anagram. Tendril, go Dutch. Eel. Snake-like fish is an eel. In shelter retreating, but oh, a lee, that's right, it's the lee backwards, yeah, because we had backward words. I don't think they are necessarily hidden words. So there we go, that one's super fast, 219. There's a lot of black squares there though, so there's not as many clues to get through, I think. So, right, I'm going to pause and go on to number 5, and I'm going to leave it at that point. Okay, so we're on to number 5, and this was set by Carpathian, and it was published on the 4th of May 2024. So, not a lot more time, I'm just going to crack on. Go away and cry having taken an E. Go away, leave. I don't think it's leave, is it? Flowing water in golf club taking depth at first. Iron. Someone across hermit's scene moving tiny fragments. That's anagram hermit's scene, isn't it? Examiner of ITV original broadcast. That looks like an anagram of ITV original, which is a invigilator. Try and put that in the right place. Let's try and spell that. Later, I think. Derailments can be smooth. Don't know about that. Ironing something. Surgical appliance rust badly is a truss, isn't it? Surgical appliances. Oh, put this in the wrong place. That's why. Truss. Oh, truss. There we go. Story is no longer fresh, with no introduction. Stale and tale. This is spread, utter and butter. Piece of ground held up by poplar earl is area. Okay, this was derailments. I still don't know what that is. Glossy publication is a mag, with bag is something that tracks magnet. This was sailor in U-boat arrived. Tar. Yeah, tar in word. Proverb saw. You and I, we getting bad bug. Weevil, I think. Evil, bad, yep. Alter olive is I can't remember what it's called. Boiled. There we go. I can't remember. Son went to get amphetamine. Speed. Went. I think I remember that one now. Careless squire. Miss section. Remiss. Okay. Stop a car having lost right cook. Break and bake. Baked. I think this might be a toughie up here. Scratch, small kernel, yes. Scratch, small kernel was to do with steak or something, was it? Kernel, scratch, small. Gosh, remember that one was tough. This rear dowdy female without father initially. Bread held by team at zoo is... I don't even know, is that Matzo? Matzo? Is that the... which makes that spoke, isn't it? Kernel, bake, scratch. Not sure about that, Matzo. Got to come back to that one. Transfer accused person from former practice. Extradition. Former practice, extradition. Derailments can be smooth is... Ooh, what's that going to be? Streamlined. That one, small scratch, is a kernel. Gosh. Rear, dowdy female without father initially. Rear, bum. This one is partly aboard. Desperate crowds is hordes. There is a hidden word. Hover, like flowing water, river in golf club, lacking depth. Driver, yep, driver and river. Go away and take cry having taken an E. Go away, scram and scream. So what's this one? Hermit seen moving tiny fragments is smithereens. Smithereens. What's this? Rear, dowdy female without father initially. Rear is rump and frump. What's this one? Scratch, small kernel. Scope. Is it scope? Scratch. Scope or something, isn't it? I'm just trying to... My brain is kind of half remembering this clue. Small for S. Kernel is... I think if I was to look at the comments, there'd be a lot of complaints about this clue, as I seem to recall. Scratch is to... I can't remember myself. SZ, SC. Scope? I don't think it's scope though, is it? Kernel is the middle of something, isn't it? It's the slope. Scratch. Slope. I'm embarrassed so I can't get this one. Stall. Scratch. Stone. Stone, I think it is. Scratch. Small. I'm going to go with stone. I'm not sure about that one. 609 if it is. Let's check it. No, that's not it's not stone. Okay. Back to time myself on this one. So it isn't stone. Kernel. Spore. No. Score. Scratch. Score. There we are. 624 with 3 attempts at that one. That was hard. Yeah, I mean, I did that as the middle, and it's a core. Somehow I managed to miss that. So 624 for that one. That was a bit of a slowy compared to the other ones, but mainly because of that one clue. So there we go. 5 puzzles attempted, and well, came in at 340 for number 1, 307 for number 2, 354 for number 3, 219 for number 4, and then 624 on this one. That was a lot of fun actually to go back and have a look at those and do them without knowing what the clue sets are as well. And I'm not trying to work them out as I did, but I also fortunate to remember some of those. Matzo, I don't remember seeing that before actually. I remember that being a difficult clue, and I must have got rump from frump before last time. So rump is the rear, isn't it? And dowdy female is a frump without the F. So this must be a deletion clue. But yeah, so once you've got the M, it's easy to figure out what matzo is, but without that, you're in trouble. And as I displayed there, it's pretty easy to get that one wrong, unless you're not racing to get that and you spend some time actually alphabet drawing it properly. Anyway, there you go. So that was a bit of fun for me. Let me know if you think it's worth me going through a few more of these. I normally do the QCs on the Guardian just at a very slow pace to talk through and try and help people understand them, but maybe I'll do some more of these if people think it's worthwhile. Thanks.